WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank in the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance in WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry, marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ulafala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ulafala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ulafala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, 2 men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
Well, pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match. He's got the shoulders dead. And kicks out before the count.
It was a solid pin, but definitely not enough to end this thing so quickly. Down with the suplex.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents, and CM Punk's quick
Pouncing with a flash schoolboy here.
in an easy kick out.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. Lariat!
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Oh, my!
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. The focus squarely on Rollins there, as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor. Goes head over heels. An elbow will break that up.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Straight into the pin.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Counter by CM Punk. Down across the neck. Oh, he saw it coming. Floor over snap suplex.
Ripcord, lariat.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Immediately powers out.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Oh, look at this. Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
He is looking to do some serious harm. DDT.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Lights out.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. On target.
A huge risk, but even bigger reward. Oh! And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And now we've got a front row view.
A little more up close and personal than I would like, if I'm being honest.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
Turns it around.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
And he heads back into the ring. Look at Reigns, top rope.
Stalking from above.
Taking flight.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. And coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel.
Oh, my God. Getting back into the ring now. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk.
Oh, he goes low. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent, showing who's the superior competitor.
Arm wringer in control.
Oof. But here comes the fire. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Boom! This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Coming back from the outside now.
Rollins.
Spear by Reigns.
Punk's got a problem here. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2. No, my, that was close.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still hasn't ended this battle. There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way.
Powerful grip by Roman. Oh, what an axe handle. He's heading back to the ring.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Face full of turnbuckle. The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point.
Oh my God, a steel chair! And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Looking to take it to the air now.
From above. Up high.
All the way down to the floor.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And he comes in under the ropes now. And now he's going to the top rope.
Sky high.
Seth just rubbing it in there. Rollins drops his opponent.
The stomp connects.
Seth could end it there.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Rotates out and gets the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight forever to heart. His core clearly the offensive focus right now.
No. Suicide dive.
Whatever it takes to win. A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Thumped with a big blow.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Delivers the sling blade.
Rollins perhaps going in for the kill.
Stop!
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
The cover! Kicks out before one.
How on earth did that happen?
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Opponent lifted up.
Uh-oh. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Strong punch to the midsection.
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
Picture perfect drop kick.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic, a match we will be speaking about for years to come. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Pedigree! Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Heading to ringside now. Superman punch! Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. Gets out of it with a well-placed knee to the face. A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
DDT. Taking this fight back into the ring. Versatility from Rollins.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless. Roman spear! That could end Rollins right now.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this. Spear!
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
And here we go.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Is it the finishing touch?
Looking for the pin.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Using the sharp point of the elbow.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Oh, really just laying it in.
Elbow drop. And CM Punk is in control.
Reigns is breaking down a bit.
Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
He quickly...
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Wrenching in this... a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Turns that in his favor. Rollins able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Seth weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Uh-oh. Ooh, scattered that one. Bang! Watch. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary his sleeve in Las Vegas.
Seth Rollins up the turnbuckles. Goes under the... Watch out! 5-star frog splash!
Quick into the cover. This could be it.
Got him where he wants him. Up and...
Falcon arrow.
Oh, my goodness.
Enziguri finds its mark. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Hooked up. Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oof. Right on target. On the chest.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Look out.
Stop! Roman in big-time jeopardy. Wants to finish this.
From the ropes.
Rollins with a blockbuster. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Roman's shoulders are down. And he fights it off.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Here's the cover. Does he have it? You gotta be kidding me. Punk kicking out at the last millisecond. Here we go. Inverted DDT. By jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Hoping that was enough. Was it? Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Punk!
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.